Hello YouTube, it's your girl Shari Nicole. I appreciate y'all stopping and watching my video for whatever reason. But today it's on my heart and it's on my spirit. And I just want to say something. And somebody need to hear my voice, and I'm talking to you if you listening. How bad do you want it? And by that I mean, how bad do you want a relationship in this world with somebody you really love? But you know you're the only one standing for this relationship. Nobody else is there but you. That means it takes two people in that relationship. Not one, but two. I'm trying to figure out in my mind, when did it become okay for one person to build a relationship? I believe it takes two people to build a good relationship. That means we both need to talk to each other. We both need to check on each other. We both need to make phone calls. If you never call me and check on and see how I'm doing, how do you know how I'm doing? If you never ask me if I'm still breathing, how do you know? And I don't like secondhand information. Never been a secondhand information person. I need to hear it out your mouth. I need you to tell me how you doing. And if you're not doing good, let's pray about it. And then let's figure this situation out. I'm tired. I no longer want to be the one person in that relationship trying to build it. I'm in a relationship right now. And I'm learning so much. You just don't understand how much I'm learning. Because it requires for me to have communication, for him to have communication. And the other day we were sitting there talking about life and the things, what was going to proceed in this relationship. And I said, if you ever stop talking to me, start writing it on a piece of paper, because I'm a good reader. And he laughed it off, and I looked at him. And he said, no, I'm not going to stop talking to you. I'm going to always communicate to you. I said, that's very important to communicate with whoever you have a relationship with. Because you don't want them to assume or think anything. Because when people start assuming, they build bombs. Let's tell it what it is. They build bombs in their head. And they begin to walk around angry at you because you have no idea why they angry. So when you find out why they angry, because you didn't call, because you didn't text, or you didn't check on them, they begin to think in their mind that you don't love them. But deep down inside, you love the mess out of them. But you're wondering when they're going to show up for you. One of the difficult situations I'm facing right now is with my family. Nobody calls, nobody writes. Nobody even checks and see if I'm dead or alive. I don't know what that is. Please don't make me second guess that. The only person in my family that checks and see if I'm dead or alive is my baby cousin. She calls me, checks on me. We hang out sometime. She's the only one in the family. The rest of them assume I said something. Nobody knows if I said it because nobody asked. It just goes on. He said, she says, and maybe they said it. Nobody asked me. I'm a very talkative person, not scared to tell you what's on my mind. I'm a Leo. Yep. If God says so, July the 29th, I'll be rocking that out. Age 37, not ashamed. But I don't understand, when did you stop communicating? It takes two people. And one of the difficult situations I'm facing right now in my life is my baby sister. She's so angry inside because of her situation. Because she faced a rape. And she carries that with her. So anybody that comes towards her, she's a lion. That means she's jumping at everybody. She want to growl at you. She want to cuss you out. She want to tell you what's on her mind. But deep down inside, all that is hurt. She's hurt because of what she went through. She's hurt because she thinks nobody loves her. But she don't even know she's loved. But it's scary to come love her, because one minute she's nice and the next minute she's a bomb. She goes off like boom, and you don't know why she going off, and you just like, oh wow, really? And then she's cussing you out. I can say I received over 400 text messages. This is me deleting it in one day. Over and over and over, she's sending me the same text message, excuse me. And it's frustrating trying to get somebody to understand you're building a relationship. And it takes two people. Mind y'all, two people, not one. If one person is participating in this relationship, it's not a relationship. It's somebody that's checking on you that you really don't want to hear from. If you want to hear from that person, you got to open your voice and let them know, I care about you. Do not leave that person out by themselves. If you care about them, communicate back. I don't get no communication back. I need communication back. I'm a communicator. And if you can open your mouth, I'm quite sure you can communicate too. Please start communicating with your relatives. If you got somebody in your family is a communicator, please communicate back. I have this attitude today because I'm wondering why people don't communicate with each other and stop leaning on he say she may. Maybe they said it or somebody else said it. It's time to communicate properly. I don't know why you don't think it's okay not to communicate proper. It's okay to communicate properly because it's not going to hurt anybody. It's time to open your mouth and tell people what you want. Tell people what type of relationships you want, where you want to go with this. It's time to communicate. I don't understand. Everybody in my family is banking on what somebody else said and what they think somebody said. They never ever step up to the plate and say, did you say that? I need to know why you said that. It's time to open your mouth and tell somebody what you're thinking. I'm tired of that one person being the only one in that relationship, trying to make sure the relationship turn out right. To my family members, get up. Because I'm not calling anybody no more. That's all I do is call, check, birthdays, Christmas. I do it all. Y'all got one time to show up with a birthday card for me. Half of y'all don't even call me on my birthday. Half of y'all don't even know how I'm feeling. Half of y'all don't even know what I'm going through. You presume you know. You have no clue. Don't know nothing about me. If I died tomorrow, you couldn't even put no flowers on me because you don't even know my name. Because you never took the time to get to know me. One thing in this world is very important. When you love somebody, you got to love them to death. Don't be scared to say something to them. When you love on somebody, you got to love them for real. You can't love them from down the street, around the corner, or over somebody else's house. You got to love them for who they are. I'm learning as I go through this relationship process. It's okay to love. Make no apologies to the way you love. So I love with all of me. But I no longer want to be that one person in a relationship. They're doing all the communication, all the texting, all the talking, and you ain't doing nothing. It's time for you to do something. This is how I feel today, y'all. I apologize if y'all don't understand me. I'm talking too fast, but when I got it inside of me, I got to get it out. I'm wondering why we have one-sided relationships. It takes two people for a relationship, not one, two. Remember that. If you have a one-sided relationship, that means they don't care about you. If they care about you, they hiding it. And why are you hiding it? We don't need to be in secrecy. We need to be out loud about our relationship. We need to let the world know. We love each other. We got each other's back. If it rains, I'm going to be there with your umbrella to make sure you don't get soaked. That's the type of relationship I'm looking for. I haven't received that. Only one of my relatives knows that I'm alive. You can call me. I have my phone number the same. 8 years it's been the same. I have not changed it because I'm waiting on somebody to pick up a phone and see if I'm dead or alive. I have nephews. I have nieces. I have great nieces. I have cousins. I have an auntie. She got one time to pick up a phone and see if I'm dead or alive. She don't know nothing about me. She don't know what I'm going through because I'm going through it alone. And it's a shame that I got to go through it alone because I ain't got nobody. And my little bitty cousin, I can't put the weight on her because I know she can't handle, because she's a married woman, so she can't handle everything I'm going through. So I have to carry this. My mama's 6 feet under, so I have to carry this burden alone. I have siblings I can't talk to. My oldest sister, I want to call her and tell her what I'm going through, but I can't call her because she never picks up her phone. My middle sister, I can't talk to her because she outside of her mind because of what she's been through. My baby sister just is a bomb walking around ready to explode on anybody. She don't take the time to listen. She just explodes on you. I'm saying all this, if you got somebody in your life, please be that other person and make that phone call and call them and check on them. Go out to eat with them. Have a conversation with them. Do something. Do not be a one-sided person. Be a well-rounded person. I know y'all like, she on 10 a day. No, I'm feeling it in my heart. When you feel it in your heart, you got to release it. When you release it, you got to let the world know it's your voice. Give them your voice. I'm reading a book and it's very powerful. It's two sisters that's helping each other. And this book has sent me on a journey. Most of my books I read have got to be about family or sisters. It's so important because I desire to have a sister and I don't have a sister and I'm looking to have a sister I can call, a sister I can hear her voice. I just want my sisters. But I can't have them because they're hurt. They're carrying their hurt on their sleeve. When you carry your hurt on your sleeve, you can't help nobody because you're too busy being hurt and you're worried about the next person hurting you. Y'all, I'm going to sign off because my phone is acting funky. So it's your girl, Shari Nicole. I need y'all to subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment. God bless y'all.